Away from that, residents of Krobo in the eastern region have taken to the streets to express their frustration and disappointment over the deplorable state of their roads, which they claim have been neglected by government. The protesters attribute the stalled progress on the road project to the change in government, leaving them to suffer the consequences. Some of them shared their concerns about the poor road condition, citing difficulties in accessing basic amenities, increased transportation costs, and risk to their health and safety.
One way, yes, weapon phone say, yeah, the young boy be a diesel, no, why, Anna, 1 year, but yes, Rom, home, ya my Yamaha, na a foot was a kunipa. Usha stores be brain, na wakwan, why, yeah, baby, so why, ya closey. Na ahazuna, Ediane, Yakase, Ghana. Ghana subia.
A citizen of Europe. Now the reason why my joining our demonstration is a hard time governments of the day. When I talk of government, I want to chairman one by elbow game. Why am I saying that? Me a businessman. I've locked my store. Ya pa wan ka metro baba ko yenim ye do wa metremo because e kwan no nya no nti efutuo untimi ndie. Sesi a geographic location here in the municipality here both Filo and Manya yare a high and kase typhoid. We no nyina yenim ya typhoid ever. The question is NDC MVP. Boni be na Krobo for ya. Then from 2014 to date, woman team we a kwan we maye. There were na NDC by 2016. Fine. When they left office, the machines vanished.
Away from that, President John Mahama has disclosed that Ghana and China are finalizing a zero-tariff agreement expected to be concluded by the end of this month. This will ensure the goods of Ghanaian origin entering China will not attract import duties. Speaking at a Presidential Investment Forum in Beijing, President Mahama confirmed that both countries have reached an understanding towards the implementation of the agreement.
President John Mahama began the second day of his state visits to China with bilateral discussions with Chinese President Xi Jinping. President Mahama expressed concern over the rise of unilateralism in global affairs, warning that it threatens multilateral cooperation. He urged nations that believe in multilateralism to stand in solidarity with one another. Foreign Affairs Minister Samuel Okudzeto-Blakwa said President Xi expressed confidence in President Mahama's leadership to protect Chinese investments and businesses in Ghana.
Since assuming the presidency, he is fixing all the problems he inherited. He's fixed the economy. He will give you the details of that. He's fixed education. He's fixed healthcare. He's fixing infrastructure. And only a few days ago, he's also fixed our football. Ghana has qualified for the World Cup.
Later, President Mahama hosted a Presidential Investment Forum that brought together Chinese and Ghanaian business leaders. He revealed that Ghana and China are set to conclude a zero-tariff agreement by the end of this month.
Between 2020 and 2024, China's exports to Ghana rose by nearly 46%, while Ghana's exports to China increased by over 11%. China's decision to grant zero-tariff access to Ghanaian and African products signals the confidence in our partnership. It opens vast new markets for Ghanaian exporters, agro-processors, and manufacturers. And I'm happy to inform you that we reached agreement in principle, and we have targeted the end of October to be able to sign off on the zero-tariff principle. I wish to commend the government of China for this act of solidarity. We are all aware that the multilateral rules-based trading system is being appended by unilateral slapping of tariffs on different countries. This is the time for us to solidarize and to come together, and this initiative by China is very timely.
President Mahama also announced plans to establish a new green digital city spanning the Greater Accra, Eastern and Volta regions. He said an interministerial committee will soon be inaugurated to oversee the design and feasibility study.
As part of Ghana's transformation, we plan to establish a new green city that will straddle the three regions of Greater Accra, Volta and Eastern regions. I'll soon inaugurate an interministerial committee to guide the design and feasibility study of this new city. I'll also appoint a transaction advisor to lead the process for the implementation of this all-important project. This will be a green digital city and will display cutting-edge technology in urban design, planning, and innovation. This city is planned to be a 20-year project executed in 4 phases, and my expectation is that the first phase will commence before my tenure of office runs out. I invite our Chinese colleagues to be a part of this all-important project.
Well, that is a report filed by our Presidential Affairs correspondent, Maxwell Agoba. And that's how we draw the curtains here on The Pulse. For more news, please log on to myjoyonline.com. My name is Faustina Safo. Good afternoon.